lots of spiders, lots of insects, many beetles, also snakes, lizards, little lizards, and bigger ones. Lots and lots of birds. Tree kangaroos.
Tree kangaroos.
Yeah, have you heard of them?
Never ever.
Never. So they're a cross between sort of a kangaroo and a possum. That's what they look like. So they occupy the same ecological niche as the monkeys. So they hop between different trees. They can hop on the ground and then climb up real quick. And they got a long tail. They're very dark. They're very hard to spot. They're nocturnal, so you don't often see them around the place.
And they will not be able to see them like in safari parks. Probably not.
Probably not.
But only in rainforest, right?
They're only in rainforest.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do want to point out this tree here.
Okay.
So we heard about the strangler fig.
Right.
How it starts on top of another tree to overcome the lack of light on the forest floor. This guy literally claws his way up to the top. So, can you see the hooks under the branches?
Yes.
That's grabbing onto my hat, and
Yeah.
on the tendrils that it sends out
Right.
as well. They will latch onto other trees and use that to support themselves.
Support themselves.
So
the
being
same
a vine,
idea.
Same sort of idea, yeah. Being a vine, they don't have to spend as much energy growing all the way up to the top, but they also can't support their own weight like a trunk can. So they'll constantly need to fall when they get too big to support their own weight. So they'll use the hooks to latch on.
How old is this tree?
Don't know. Pretty much younger than the strangler fig we heard about.
Right.
They will get up to the top, but they're much faster growing than a lot of the true rainforest species in the area.
And the name of it again?
The climbing palm.
Climbing palm.
So we call this like the golden lawyer cane, and there's another species over here which is called the hairy Mary. We call that
Hairy
the hairy
Mary?
Mary. Yeah.
Why?
Because it looks pretty hairy. There's all those spikes.
And
They
Mary.
seem hairy, seem friendly, but no.
It's not friendly.
Very pesky. So we actually like to call all of them the wait-a-while trees. So when we're going through the bush, a lot of the tendrils and the branches often hang over our tracks, so we get tangled up in them and cut up a bit. So we have to wait a while to unhook ourselves. So that's why we call them the wait-a-while trees.
Oh, thank you so much.
But also, when they do reach the top, so see that one's kind of doing it already?
Yeah.
Almost reaching the top. They will shed away the outer spiky layer
Ah.
of the vine and expose this innermost cane. This one's a bit dead because it's been chopped off, but you sort of get the picture. This is the lawyer cane, and if you've heard of rattan furniture,
No, never.
this is a type of furniture that's made of this
It's
guy.
made of this one.
So it looks a little like bamboo, but it's solid, so it's very flexible and
yeah, it does look like a bamboo.
yeah.
Feels like a bamboo.
You can also cut a piece like that big and hold it like so, and clean drinking water drips from it like a tap. So yeah, good and bad about the rainforest.
It is. Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Good
the
to know.
the native indigenous people of the area, the Jabberkai people, use it for things like huts and traps and stuff like that.
Wow.